In this clip, I talked to Philip Lemoine of What's Good Cooking, a YouTube show based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. We talk about branding and how each of us have become our own brand today, and what that means for the future.
This is the future. Everyone is your own brand, whether you realize it or not. And you can capitalize on that if you can just learn how to do it, you know? And it's funny, we always push our children to go to school and get a good job, go to college, get a good job and have that secure job and to work till you're 65 and then retire and then live the next 10 years of your life. And how secure are those jobs now, right? And all the ones that are really flourishing are the ones that people created themselves or their own brands, So it's definitely, the future of the way things are going to go. And I want to be able to help people maneuver through that transition and figure out ways that they can become their own brand. The other thing I want to do is transition my videos and figure out ways that I can help Hawaii. I feel very fortunate to call Hawaii my home. And I think the feeling too that Hawaii is definitely a special place and it doesn't get the recognition that it deserves. And there's a lot of businesses and a lot of restaurants and a lot of local farms and all these things that I really want to kind of highlight in all of my cooking now. I get my produce locally sourced, I get my meat locally sourced. These are the things that this is the way it should be. And I really want to kind of highlight those things too without getting political, but trying to help these other places or these other businesses get some exposure that they deserve and to try and help other businesses as well.
Yeah, I love the title of your show, which is called What's Good. And I think that gives you so much latitude to really, not just be in the kitchen like you have been, but also, like you say, maybe getting out and interviewing other business owners or highlighting those businesses. I know one of them that you and I both love is Butcher and Bird, and you've definitely pumped them up a few times on your social media platforms and things like that. So I can definitely see how you'll be able to use your channel as a tool for helping out Hawaii, the Ohana there in Hawaii, with your outreach that you have on your station. So yeah, I can totally see that, with your channel. And I think also, something else you were just saying, which is very important, is that, and something I've learned and a lot of people have been learning, is it's not necessarily smart to put all your eggs in one basket, especially when you can't control, the outcome. For example, in this pandemic, like we were talking about, those that shoot weddings, if that's all that they're doing, then, there's really nothing else out there for them to do right now. But having a passive income, like you're talking about, being your own brand, having your own control over it, it's really the wave of the future. It's already been here for several years now, but I think most of us are realizing now that, it's really smart to try to at least capitalize on this, opportunity that YouTube gives creators to be able to be their own brand and to monetize their own channel. So I think it's really awesome that you've done that, and also that you're looking to give back to Hawaii. And I just kind of see the options limitless for you in the directions that you want to go with it.
Yeah, I think the other thing too is I wanted to diversify my YouTube channels. I don't want to just have a cooking YouTube channel. I'm thinking about making a wedding related channel that's going to help educate brides and connect them with vendors, to help my wedding industry, because the wedding, I owe everything I have to the wedding industry here in Hawaii. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for this industry. So if there's any way that I can, give back to the industry as well, that's another thing that I definitely want to try and do with a whole nother channel, and maybe create like a Hawaii related channel where we'll focus in on local businesses and those sort of things too. So I have some other channels ideas in the works. It's just like, when are we going to open back up to get started, So yeah. It's just a process, and you just got to be patient, I guess.
So you don't even have to do just one channel for everybody listening. You can have 2, 3, 4 channels. There's no limit. And again, Philip is following his passion. He's providing value, which I think is, with this conversation that we've had, I think that's the two things that have stuck out to me, and something that I've actually talked about before, which is just provide value and do something that you're not necessarily going to get anything from, but by giving, you're sort of, that's what you receive, is the gift of knowing you're helping people, and eventually it will kind of work itself out as far as monetization. But again, I just think those two things are so key, doing something you're passionate about and doing something that's going to provide value.
Yeah, I think there was this graph that you can probably find online where it says like, what's your life purpose, right? It's something that you're passionate about. It's like a circle grids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like one circle bleeds into the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like something you're passionate about, something that helps other people, something that like helps the world, and then something that can create income, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this is like a job, right? And then this is like a whatever, but it all comes in together with, your life purpose. And if you can just figure out what you're passionate about and how you can use that to help other people and change the world, which sounds crazy, but it's not. You just have to believe it. But, change the world. Income will be one of those byproducts, and then that's going to be your life purpose, So that's one of the things that the real cornerstone of that is something that you're passionate about.
Mm-hmm.